All right, everybody, this drawer is pretty cool because I've got some really neat species in here, including some blue waves. I've got Florida purple wings here, which are super cool. That one actually was my wife's first butterfly. Her first butterfly was a Florida purple wing. Pretty cool. But the dingy purple wing, guys, Eunica monima up here, there are dingy looking, but when you hit it with the light with the right angle, you can see some iridescent purple. Now, from here over, these are all males, and the males only have one form from what I saw, and they have this metallic bluish purple sheen on the wings. These are all fresh Eunica monima, dingy purple wings. The females have two forms. This one, and here's the thing, out of like 90 specimens of female Eunica monima, they came out 45 that came out in one form and 45 came out in the other form. I didn't keep them all, I just kept a little series of each form. But this form has absolutely no iridescence whatsoever. Just drab brown coloration, okay? No purple. The other 45 had the iridescent purple. Now, I couldn't find any literature that would show that. And we found that out through collecting the caterpillars, raising them through, getting to know them intimately, and when they are freshly emerged, we get to see these morphological differences, which is pretty cool. And that's an example of a scientific fact, even of a butterfly that's very well known, that I'm not sure I had read or found anything that showed that the females of the dingy purplewing had two color forms. Now, I don't know why there's two forms. I don't know why. Out of that brood, there was 90 females, and I counted 45 were not iridescent, 45 were iridescent blue. And the blue females are actually brighter blue than the males, which are pretty cool. All right, guys, I wanted to show you some of my Eunica in my collection. This is one of my favorite boxes in all of my collection. These are all actually North American butterflies. And we got my Celia thusa here, one of the favorites. I mean, look at that thing. How can you not love that butterfly? Some of these things are absolutely incredible. But, we have Eunica tatila, the Florida purple wing, which is a little larger than monima. They've got a little bit of a different wing shape. The forewing is a little bit more hooked at the front, and they all have that beautiful purple cast in them. The dingy purple wing is smaller. Eunica monima, guys, is a little bit smaller, and their range is pretty much, as we discussed, only absolute southernmost Dade County. Now, I wanted to show you this, guys, because this is a series of dingy purple wings that I kept from that larval cluster that we found. So down in the South Miami area, we found that big larval cluster, Alan Chinley and I, way back, 20 years ago or something like that. And we had 180 emerge. 180. It was awesome. We found, I think, 4 thin star caterpillars, 180 of them emerged. And one of the cool things that we found was, number one, out of that 180, I looked at my notes, exactly half of them came out male. So there was 90 males and 90 females. And so here's the males here. Let me show, I can get a little closer. You can see the iridescent purple. It comes out a lot better with a flash if you're doing flash photography. These are the males, guys. The white spots are smaller and a little bit more hidden. They're not as robust as the female. Look at the spots on the forewing of the female. They seem to be, they don't have that gray overscaling, whereas the spots on the forewings of the males have that brownish overscaling, maybe except for that top dot up there. The females have 3 dots that don't have that overscaling. The males just have the 1 dot. But you can see the difference here between the male and female, male on the left, female on the right. We had 90 of them come out males, all right? And 90 females. Now, the cool thing was that the females have 2 color forms. And out of the 90 females that emerged, 45 of them came out one color form, this brown color, and 45 of them came out this iridescent purple color form. And the purple females are actually brighter purple than the males are. And they have the bigger white spots, as you can see. But these are all sisters. They all came from the same clump. And 90 out of the 90, 45 came out brown with absolutely no purple whatsoever. There's no purple iridescent sheen on the wings of these. That's the underside. And 45 of them came out with this bright iridescent purple. I mean, that's fantastic iridescence there. As you change the angle, you can see the color changing a little bit. Okay, so we thought that was a cool thing, and not exactly sure why the color difference is. We have not been able to find any literature that describes these 2 different color forms in the females, but I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to show you guys. This was my experience, my one experience with dingy purplewings in the United States, in South Florida, just with those caterpillars at one time. Pretty much all my specimens came from just that one clump. And so we tried to breed the rest of them in captivity, but they would not mate in captivity. They just lived there for like 2 months feeding on mangoes in a flight area, but never copulated, never laid any more eggs. And so we have these to show. So anyway, that's our video on the dingy purplewing. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty of other videos of the butterflies and moths of South Florida and the United States. And look at these guys, so gorgeous. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Get out there and enjoy South Florida and hunt for some dingy, well, maybe not so dingy purplewings. Take care now.